I'm here with one of the members of the Redeemed Church Choir. Can you just introduce yourself first and foremost?
Hi, my name is Daniel Akwaite. I am the minister in charge of Redeem Christian Church of God, Freedom House Parish. We work together with the other parish, Potter's House.
And are you part of the choir singing yourself, or do you sort of coordinate the choir?
I am the minister, so I don't sing, but I coordinate. I oversee the choir.
How long has the choir been performing together for?
I believe it's going to 4 years now, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. And I know the choir performed here for the last 2 years. Is there any other places that they've performed at in Edinburgh or beyond that?
Well, they do perform in other events when we have meetings with other parishes, when
Yeah,
we go down to areas and localities. So we do perform with other center as well.
yeah. And is the choir open to everyone to join?
Choir is open to everyone to join, but there is a process
Yeah.
where you need to prove that you will attend the necessary meetings
Mm-hmm.
and you follow the policy of the choir, the guidance and the policy of the choir.
Yeah, that's all my questions for you. Thank you for letting me interview
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you very much. I believe we are glad to be here and we hope to continue to support the community as long as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with the Redeemed Church Choir's director. We've got some questions for you. Can you tell me your name and your role in the choir?
My name is Gospel Ezekiel Stewart, and I currently serve as the music director in my choir. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me a bit about the choir itself?
So the choir is from the Redeemed Christian Church of God.
Mm-hmm.
For our performance today, it was a combination of two different churches, really.
Yeah.
So the Redeemed Christian Church of God have different parishes in different places, right? And each of those parishes have their choirs. Okay.
Yeah.
So for this particular event, it was two choirs. So we have the ROCCG Potter's House
Yeah.
and then the ROCCG Freedom House. So it was a collaboration between our church and then Freedom House Choir as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has the choir been performing together for?
So essentially, the choirs are inaugurated the same time the parishes are formed.
Yeah.
Right. For my church, for example, it's been over 10 years.
Yeah.
That the choir has been in existence, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you have different people come in and live at different times based on the times that they spend
Yeah.
in the location where we actually worship. So it's like you have a phase of different people being together for different times, except
Yeah.
for people who have, settled in the country. So you have them being together. But personally, for the period I've been here, we've been together for about 4 years.
Yeah.
But the choir itself has been in existence for over a decade. So
Oh.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah. What is the inspiration in the songs that you choose for the choir to perform? Would you say?
So it's is that for when we're performing outside or generally?
In general.
In general, yeah. So for example, we have a worship service every Sunday service,
Yeah.
right? And for every month we have like a theme of the month. So the church has a theme of the month. So what we work with as a people,
Yeah.
okay, and we study based on that, learn the Bible based on that theme, right?
Mhm.
So in the selection of the songs we do for Sunday services, we also find songs that aligns with the theme of the month, okay, so that people
Yeah.
can get a feel of what the theme is and how it can impact us as Christians as well. So that actually forms the basis of the kind of songs we choose to minister.
Yeah.
Apart from that, we also choose songs to get people to worship. So our Sunday worship services are has the component for praise and worship, right? So
Yeah.
we also choose songs that gets people to worship God and express their
Yeah.
feelings and their beliefs and stuff like that. So it is always a well thought out process. And then for outdoor events like the event we had today, we tried to make sure we choose songs that has a lot of message in them.
Yeah.
And the reason why we do that is because you have a very diverse community here, right?
Yeah.
And in my church, for example, we are dominated by an African community,
Yeah.
and each of these communities have their different languages. For example, Yoruba, Igbo, and stuff like that. And we
Mm.
have a lot of songs in these languages as well.
Yeah.
But we only sing these songs when we think is suitable that everyone in the congregation actually understands.
Yeah.
So mostly we do that during the Thanksgiving services in church.
Mm.
But when we're coming out to an outdoor event like this, where you have a diverse community, people from different walks of life who might not really understand specifically the languages that we speak,
Yeah.
we choose songs that everyone can come to terms with,
Yeah.
that they can understand. So mostly English songs.
Yeah.
But apart from that, we also choose songs that has a message in them,
Yeah.
particularly a message about letting people know that you can tell God your problem. So like there is a God somewhere who can listen to your problems
Yeah.
and answer prayers as well. So just basically to glorify Jesus, because that's basically what we do as a choir group. We glorify Jesus. So
Yeah.
in the songs we sing, so when we come outside like that, so we specifically choose songs that has message for the people. Some people might be depressed, some might
Yeah.
be going through one challenge or the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we choose songs that can, lift the soul of such people, give them some
Yeah.
sort of comfort,
Yeah.
that there is someone who can listen to their burden and, provide solutions to them, and at the same time glorify the name of Jesus.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah. What is the highest note or lowest note the choir can sing, would you say?
Man, that's a very interesting question. So because we have different people in the choir, so each of
Yeah.
these people have their different vocal ranges as
Yeah.
well, right? So it's difficult to put a band completely, and
Yeah.
because we do a collective of a lot of songs, so we
Yeah.
do songs from different artists, different gospel artists as well. So each of these songs can be on different keys and different
Yeah.
notes and whatever. But what we do in terms of lowest and highest notes is our choir is divided for now into basically three groups, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have the soprano singers, the alto singers, and the tenor singers,
Yeah.
for example. And each of these groups have their range. For example, the sopranos can sing quite high,
High. Yeah.
yeah. And then we have the tenor singers that sing a little bit lower on the other side. So those are mostly guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So in general, I think as a collective group, we do a very wide range of notes. So it could be high to low notes depending on the kind of songs
Song. Yeah.
and depending on the parts that we have splitted their group into, because we have to split into groups where we want to do some sort of harmony as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just a wide range of scale in terms of high and low notes. But basically, what I can tell you is whatever the note you have, okay, there is someone in the group who can sing on that note,
Yeah.
right? So it might not be something everyone could do. So the tenor brother, for example, might not be able to sing on a very high note,
Yeah.
but a soprano singer will be able to sing on a very, very high note. So that's just basically how we operate at the moment in terms of high and low notes. Yeah.
Yeah. So you performed here today, but you performed the last 2 years as well.
Yeah.
And I compared the stage the last 2 years, but not this year, and I've performed. And I'm going to be performing later on.
Mm-hmm.
Have you performed anywhere else in the area or in general?
Yeah. We perform a lot in several events, but the very dominant ones is because like I mentioned, the Redeemed Christian Church of God is a very vast community. So you have different parishes all over the UK,
Yeah.
all over Scotland, and stuff like that. So whenever they have events, for example, they could invite my church to come
Yeah.
support them. Just like for this event, we had Freedom House and Father's House ministering
Yeah.
together.
Together.
So we also go to different places. We've gone to Dunfermline, we've gone to Kirkcaldy, we've gone to different places in Scotland, basically.
Yeah.
And then we also have every year we have like an outdoor event. So it's like a music on the street.
Yeah.
So what we usually do is, for example, we come outside to a just something similar to this, but
Yeah.
organized by the Redeemed of God, where we come together. For example, we do some at the Princess Street as well.
Yeah.
We did some recently. So we come together, similar to this, sing some music, share some goodwill as well, and then yeah. So yeah, we perform in several places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone who's struggling in confidence in singing? Do you think joining a choir is a good start off point?
What I would say is practice, practice, practice.
Yeah.
Right. I believe one of the ways to build confidence is to practice and get good at what you're doing. If you get good at what you're doing, you build
Yeah.
confidence, right? So there is a scripture we used to talk about a lot. It says, "Study to show thyself approved, a workman that need not be ashamed."
Yeah.
So what that simply means is, if you get to a point where you've built your competence well enough,
Yeah.
self confidence comes with that.
Yeah.
So practice, practice, practice. Everyone who wants to get good at singing and develop some confidence in singing
Yeah.
will have to practice. And then there are so many tools to do that these days. In this dispensation, you have a very elaborate and resourceful social media systems, right?
Yeah.
So you can go on YouTube, for example, you can find series of videos on how to sing or how to do it. And so but if it's not something you can do by yourself, it's also good to join a group. So it might not necessarily be a choir.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, there are different musical groups all over the country. For example, Scotland, joining a church could be a very easy and accessible way
Yeah.
to get into music. And yes, joining a choir could be helpful.
Yeah.
But one thing um, we must also keep in mind is the fact that the choir you might be joining might need some level of competence to be
Yeah.
able to start functioning.
Yeah.
But we should be able to see being in the choir as an opportunity to learn. So
Yeah.
you really don't need to start singing immediately, but being in that environment and
Yeah.
learning from others with time,
Yeah.
you definitely will develop. But take nothing away from individual practice. You
Yeah.
can that is one of the best ways to develop what you do individually when you're at home
Yeah.
in your house. Do you have a music thing, maybe a keyboard or a guitar or whatever that you're using to
Yeah.
build yourself musically? That would be really helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is the choir open to everyone to join in? Is there a join-in process?
Yeah, the choir is open to anyone. Okay, anyone can join the choir. There is no specific process per
Yeah.
se, but like I mentioned, when you join the choir, depending on the kind of choir you're joining, there is a tendency that you might not start functioning immediately. So there might
Yeah.
be a period of probation,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason for that period is to prepare you, like to know what your capacities are, to know what you're able to do,
Yeah.
and then to also see how the choir can help you grow.
Yeah.
Understand how the church works, understand the principles and visions of the church,
Yeah.
and then with time you can start finding your place into functioning during the services, right?
Yeah.
But there is no specific process. You don't have to fill any forms. You don't have to know.
Yeah.
You come to the church, you indicate your interest that you want to join the choir, and you can join the choir. You can start coming to practice. You can start learning.
Yeah.
But what I can guarantee is that you will start minutes immediately. That
Yeah.
might not happen. So you might have a period of probation. It could be 3 months. It could be 6 months. And the purpose of that probation is to help us know what you're capable of, know your capacities, to know where you actually fit in better, and know if
Yeah.
you need help with developing yourself as well during that
Yeah.
period. So the probation can be shorter or longer depending on your capabilities or what you can do musically as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all my questions. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Thank
that
you so much. It
interview.
was a pleasure
Thank you.
to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.